Borderland 2. We're doing Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep. We're out at the mines of Avarice, AA Gamer for Life, Demented Priest. Okay, so when we normally start off with these videos, I start off with the volt symbols. This one I'm going to show you the challenge first. By the time you get to the second piece of the door, you come out here, and what will happen is you'll jump out there, and eventually they'll say this is stupid, and they put the bridge up, and then these floating rocks will come. So basically you just jump off to the first rock, second, and then third. And the fourth's a little tricky, but nothing too hard. Okay, and you just watch the rotation of this rock, because it goes very close to underneath of the other rock, and if you're on there, even if you're crouched, it'll still knock you off. So you have to wait for it to make its rotation, come down, and then jump on it, and then quickly get to the other rock. Okay, as soon as you jump down, it gets over to this rock, get on it. If you happen to miss this rock, the odds are you'll most likely get knocked off of that rock there. So, but once you get over to this one, just jump over, and should be challenged complete. We had a little bit of trouble. I don't know, the game was glitching. We got over here several times, but the challenge went pop. So we had to quit, save, and come back. And my buddy's coming over. A lot of the challenge will be co-op related. Basically, if you get the challenge, he'll get the challenge. But this particular one, he has to do the jump too. Okay, now as far as the volt symbols go out here, there's some kind of glitch with the map. It says that there's 3. Take a look at what it says here. It says find 2 hidden volt symbols. It says 2 or 3. Now we spent a lot of time out here looking for it. And eventually, my buddy found something on a developer's blog or something that it was a glitch in the area, and there's only 2, and it's going to get updated somewhere down the road. But we're pretty much done with this add-on. So for me and my buddy Demented Priest, I don't know how much more Borderland we're going to play until the next add-on comes on, or if there's going to be another add-on. But anyway, before getting to the area where the jump is, as you fight your way through this little brick area, just south of this area is our first volt symbol, and you're fighting a whole bunch of dwarves out here. Good look at the map where we're at. But you can believe it when I said me and Demented Priest, we spent a lot of time out here looking for that third volt symbol, and eventually I just said, dude, it's not out here. And we really took the time and looked around and kept looking online, and nobody's got anything posted about it. And then eventually he found something about a developer's blog, how it was some kind of glitch or something, I don't know. But just sorry to say that you're only going to get 2 volt symbols out here, and that's pretty much just the way it is. Okay, so the other volt symbol is down by the boss battle at the end, when you fight the big guy out here. But before you start the battle, on the left-hand side of the area, behind the building, is your second volt symbol. Okay, there's plenty of room to get around here. This particular lava, or whatever the ground is here, will not kill you instantly, so if you happen to fall in it, you should be able to jump out with no problem. Okay, so there's the volt symbol. Alright, so that's the 2 out of 3 volt symbols, you know, whatever you want to call it, but that's the location of the 2 volt symbols, and showed you the jumping puzzle, and that pretty much takes care of the mines of Avarice, and that's it. Now, as a little bonus, I decided to throw in a little bit of video on how to solve this little cube puzzle at the end. It's not too hard, but been some talk, you know, it's a little on the tricky side. It's not a real thing there, but again, so just remember that you're not going to get all 3 volt symbols out here. It's just the way it is. But if you're having any trouble with this little cube puzzle, I'm going to hook you up with how to solve it. Okay, so by the time you get to the 3rd volt symbol, you come into this area, and basically you got all these little crystals that spin, and you activate them all, and that brings the cube down to the ground. And basically, you're going to follow the sequence in backwards rotation. So basically, the last laser that hits this will be the first one that you activate, and you have to follow the lasers backwards. So you just saw the first laser that was in front of me. That's going to be the last one we turn out of the rotation to activate the puzzle. Okay, so my buddy's going to start activating the lasers. He's been following the rotation of them. I'm going to just kind of hang back and get him in the video doing it. Now, as far as from game to game or different times you come out here, if it's always the same, I cannot answer that. I think it is. We were just out here yesterday with another friend that hasn't played the add-on, so we were helping him out because he helped us out in the Myrtlein Temple, so we decided to jump in his game and help him with his. So we got to this point, and Demented was like, I'll help him with this puzzle, and I'm like, well, I'm going to go kill the rock gnomes out there, or golems. Okay, so remember this was the first laser that was shot in the rotation. Now it's the last one to solve the puzzle.
Whoa, you solved my devious puzzle.
And
Nice.
Tiny Tina's little devious puzzle has been solved. AA Gamer for Life, that takes care of the Mines of Avarice. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.